fear. In a lot of ways, just not near. I know why, but it's keeping me awake.
Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Sorry I didn't really vlog a lot yesterday after I got to the airport. So the situation was a little weird. What ended up happening is our original flight was supposed to be for 6:30, and then we got a notification yesterday morning that our flight had been delayed until like 11 o'clock. So we wouldn't even be leaving Atlanta until 11 o'clock at night. And so we were like, okay, I guess that's fine. Just gives us more time to kind of get our stuff together and whatnot. And then we got another notification saying that our flight was delayed again until 10 a.m. the next morning. And for our circumstances, that was just not going to work. We had to be here today. Like, we couldn't be on the plane right now. We had to be in Arizona, like, settled and ready today, like this morning. And so my mom was like, okay, I'll just reschedule, like I'll just get another flight. And so my mom went and scheduled another flight, which kind of sucks because my mom has like free upgrades. So we had like a first class ticket for free, like for the price of a regular ticket, and we had to give that up. So that was really sad. But we were able to reschedule our flight to a different flight, but that flight had a layover in Dallas. And so we were like, okay, I guess that's fine. So we got that flight and we were ready to go, but that one left at 7:30. So we headed to my granny's house to pick her up because she wanted to go with us to the airport. We had to drive to my aunt's house, and my aunt was going to drive. We were going to drive to the airport, and then my aunt was going to drive my mom's car back to her house. So then we got to the airport, we got all checked in. There was a lot of people in the airport, and we were just trying to get in and get to our gate and get settled because we were not like late, but we were like a little bit late because we had gotten there, and once we had gotten through security and stuff, like they were going to start boarding in like, they had already started, or they were going to start boarding in like 10 minutes, so we had to go. So we got to the gate and we were gonna go ask them if we could get like moved up because my mom, she just had heart surgery, so she needs accommodations to be able to like move around and whatnot. And so the lady at the counter was like, oh, it's a full flight, we can't move anybody up. And so we're like, okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, we still had pretty good seats and it was enough to be able to like have your legs stretched out all the way. So it was kind of fine. And then the flight was only 2 hours. I was gonna like watch a movie and edit and stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I slept the entire time. I was so tired and I couldn't figure out why I was so tired. I was like, I feel like it's not even that late. But I realized that when we had landed in Arizona, it was already like 4 in the morning. Like when we had gotten to the hotel, it was maybe like 1 a.m. here. But in Georgia, it was like 4 in the morning. So I was like, no wonder I'm so tired. It's like 4 in the morning. And so we got on the first plane. I slept the whole time, honestly, and then that landed, we got up, we got off, and we landed in Dallas. We went to the bathroom, then we went and got Qdoba, and we had that before we were sitting at the other plane. And then when we were over there, I did a little bit of editing and whatnot when we were sitting there, but then after that, we started boarding pretty quickly after that, and then we got on the plane again, and I was gonna do more stuff, but I got tired and I went to sleep and I slept the entire time. And then when I woke up, the plane was already landed. And so I was like, oh, okay. And so then we got off the plane and it was like 1 in the morning, or it was maybe like midnight, almost midnight. And so we had to go to the rental car center, and we got to the rental car center and it was kind of weird because everything else was closed. We got to the rental car center and everything was closed. I've been drinking this Perrier because, I don't know, I used to hate sparkling water. I don't know what it was. I think it's like the flavor of the carbonation. I don't know what it was. It made me so grossed out. I don't know what it was, but I could not stand the taste of Perrier or any carbonated water. But I don't know, I got this last night because my stomach was kind of hurting a little bit, and I actually kind of liked it. Like, it tasted pretty good. But anyway, so we get to the rental car center, and almost all of the other rental car centers are closed at this point, which I guess in my brain I was kind of surprised, but I guess it makes sense because we had gotten there and it was maybe like midnight. And so it was just the rental car center that we rented our car from, and then I think I don't remember the name of it, but it's the one like with the green logo. That one was open too. And so we got to the rental car center and there was a dude who was at the counter, and there was only one worker. There was a dude at the counter, and then there was a lady in front of us, and then it was us, and then there was a lady behind us. And so the dude who's like at the kiosk, he clearly was having like some issues with his rental car or something. I don't really know like what that was about, but he then the like lady at the counter called somebody and had to get somebody to come in and help him. So we were like, okay. So then he left, and so we were like, whatever. And then the other lady went up, got her rental car, and then she left. And so then it was our turn, and we got up there, we got our car, and while we were up there like getting our rental car situated, the manager came up and was like, we only have minivans left and we only have one car. And so then the lady who was checking us out was like, oh, okay. And so she was like, I'm sorry, we only have minivans left. Is that fine? And so my mom, she hates minivans. She hates driving minivans. And so she was like, yeah, that's fine. Because it's like, what are we supposed to do? My mom she didn't really want to Uber that late, because it was, at this point, it was already like 12:30. And we were, still at the airport, and it's like, you don't really want to Uber that late in Arizona. So we were like, okay, whatever. And the girl was like, okay, just when you come back tomorrow, bring this form and tell them the situation, and they'll give you a new rental car. And so my mom's like, okay, whatever. So we go downstairs, and she's like, just go downstairs, and there'll be a guy who will show you to the car and give you the key. And so you're like, okay, we go downstairs, and the guy who was upstairs trying to get a rental car was down there at like the little thing. And you could tell that the poor dude inside working at this rental car place was so frustrated with this guy. And so this guy was just standing there, and we were waiting because we were like, I just want to go back to the hotel. I want to go to bed. My mom had to be up early this morning. And so the guy was like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't rent you a car. And he was like, well, why? And he was like, because your license expires before you can bring the car back. And he's like, well, it's active right now. Like, I don't need you to talk about like when it's going to expire later. I'm trying to rent the car right now. And he was like, I understand, but your license is going to expire before you bring your car back. So, and he was like, well, I can fix that later. I can fix that later. I need you to rent me the car now. And so then he was like, well, the computer's not even letting me. And then he kept like, the poor dude like working there, I felt bad for him because the guy was being kind of rude. And he was like, I don't know why you can't just rent me a car. I see all these cars out here. And the dude was like, it's not a problem of like giving you a car. We have cars. The problem is that your license is going to expire before you come back to return the car. And so then he had to call the manager, and the manager came over and was like, he told him, he was like, are we allowed to rent him this car because his license is going to expire? And he was like, oh, it's already expired? And he was like, no, it's going to expire before he brings it back. And so the manager was like, yeah, no, we can't rent him that car. Which makes sense, because if you don't go get your license renewed, even though you say you are, if you don't go get your license renewed and then something happens, like, that's on them, and they're not going to facilitate that. So he was like, nah, dude, I'm sorry, we can't rent you that car. And he was just so frustrated. That guy was doing the most. So then he gave us the minivan. It was very old, had almost 100,000 miles on it. It was a little rusty, but we were able to take it here and bring it here. We came up here, and I was gonna show you guys the room, but we were so tired. I came in and just went straight to bed, I'm gonna be honest. I scrolled on my phone for maybe 10 minutes because at this point I was already kind of awake a little bit because we'd been up walking around. But once I had gotten like back in the bed and gotten like curled up and comfortable, I pretty much went to sleep. And my mom went to sleep too, so we didn't really do anything exciting or anything. But I can show you the room now. We can start at the front door. I'll show. This is like what the entrance looks like. This is like the door. And then this is like a little closet, but we're not using that. So I'll show you. This is the view of the room when you walk in. And this is the bathroom. It's a little messy because we were obviously using it this morning. But this is just the bathroom. And it's me. And then it's actually a pretty nice shower in here. And it has like a nice shower head and a nice tub and whatnot. And then they gave us like these cool soaps. So yeah, and then you come out, and then they have this little like nook here where you can make like your coffee. And there's like a refrigerator in here and then a microwave, but not gonna lie, I don't know if they just turned off the microwave or if it's unplugged or something, but it doesn't work. I tried to warm up my food last night to get like a quick snack, and the microwave wasn't working. Like, it was one of those ones where you turn it. Here, I can show you. It's one of the microwaves where you turn that dial right there to turn it on, and I personally never used a microwave like that. And so I was like so confused. I was like, why is it not turning on? I was like, how do you turn it to start? And my mom was like, well, when you turn the dial, it'll start on its own. I was like, it's not working. So I guess the microwave is either broken or unplugged or something, which is fine, I guess. So I just ate my food cold. You turn and there's like the bed. They had this little desk area where not really doing anything. That's the leftovers from my breakfast from this morning. I don't know what's been going on. I've been feeling a little nauseous lately, so I couldn't eat that all, but I am still hungry, so I still want to eat it. And then there's a chair, and that's my stuff. And my mom was ironing her shirt earlier. And then you come over here, and this is just the bed. And I slept on this side, so that's like my rings and my watch. And then they have this TV, which is actually pretty nice. That's where I had you guys propped up. And we kind of just watched like, I don't know, some random show last night. And then this is the mirror. It's me. And then my mom has her stuff right there. And then they have this lamp. And then, yeah, this is the view. Kind of boring. We're like right off the highway. We're right off the 101. But yeah, we're gonna be in this hotel until later today. I actually have to check out by myself, which is a little nerve-wracking because I've never checked out by myself. But I have to call them actually right now, and I need to call them and tell them that I have a late checkout. And then I'm probably gonna take a shower because my plan is to meet up with one of my friends, Tatum, today. And so I'm gonna meet up with her today, but my mom is gonna be busy until after we have to check out. So I'm gonna have to check out all of our stuff and then maybe go meet her or figure that out. But yeah, that is the plan. I think I'm gonna take a shower really quick, and then I'll call to do the late checkout, and then I'm gonna take a shower, get dressed, and then I'll see what I do later. They didn't leave a number for how to contact the front desk, and there's nothing on this little phone. So I'm gonna be checking out today at 12. I just called them. I didn't know how else to call them, so I just called them from my phone and looked up the number on Google because I don't know. So I think my plan is I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna take a nap for another 30 minutes and then get up at like 9:50, take a quick shower, put my clothes on, and then I'll probably pack up all our stuff. We really don't have that much stuff because we didn't really unpack. I just have to put like the toiletries back in our suitcases and then take them down there and then just check out. I am going to be meeting my friend Tatum. I texted her and we're going to meet up at like 1. I might have her come I don't know. I might leave the car here and have her come pick me up because my mom needs to have the car when she comes back, which she is going to be done with her thing at like latest 2:30. But if I'm leaving at 1, I don't know. If in a perfect world, she would be done before 1 o'clock so that she could just drive me to meet Tatum. And then I could just put the stuff in the trunk and then it works out. But worst case scenario, I'll just leave the stuff downstairs, leave the keys, either drive to meet Tatum or leave the keys in one of the suitcases, and then she will come pick up the bags in the car, and then I'll just go with Tatum and then meet my mom later. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take a nap for maybe like 20 minutes or so, 20-30 minutes, and then get up at like 9:50, take a shower, put our stuff back in the suitcases, and then take our stuff downstairs. And yeah, I don't know, I feel like I have so much time, but also not enough time. But I think we're just gonna play it by ear. Yeah. Alright guys, this is the fit that I'm going with today. I don't know, I feel a little iffy about it. I still have to do my hair and my makeup and stuff, but I guess I'm wearing like a completely homemade outfit because this top I crocheted myself. I really like the way it turned out and I think it's really pretty. I'm just not a very confident person, so this is like a little out of my comfort zone, but I'm trying to get better about it. So this is what I'm wearing. It's like a butterfly, and then I don't know if you can see it, that's the back. And then these jeans, I thrifted them from Goodwill. I have no idea what the tag says. I can look for you guys if you want. But these are just jeans that I got. I think they're Levi's, I'm pretty sure. And then I just did the backs. And it says along the side, "You are the cause of my euphoria." You can't really tell. But yeah, those are the back. You can see this is Jungkook, and it's in the Euphoria video. And then also on that one, it's also from the Euphoria video. So this is what I'm wearing. Yeah, I don't want to change because I like the fit, but I might. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. I still have a little bit of time. I have to finish getting ready, and then I have to put my stuff away because I have to check out at 12, and it's like 10:30 right now. So yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the final look. I decided to go with space buns, and then I just have the rest of my locks out, and then obviously I have this top and the jeans, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Nikes that I showed in earlier, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the Nikes. Now I think I have to clean up this mess, but I'm gonna clean up, put all this stuff away, and then I'll probably edit for a little while because checkout is at 12. Well, actually, I don't know if I'll have time. If I have time, then I'll edit. But my friend wants to meet up at 1. But my checkout is at 12. So I think what I'm gonna do is pack up all my stuff and then go down there at like 11:50. And then depending on our plan, I'll probably sit in the lobby and edit. Otherwise, I'll probably just head over to wherever we're gonna go meet up. But yeah, I'll let you guys go because I have to not hurry, but I do want to have time to edit if I have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, I forgot to show you guys the rings that I wear all the time. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like there's really no reason for me to adjust the top because there's nothing happening. Like, it's not moving. But in my brain, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I've never... But I'm trying to be more confident in myself and self-love and all that stuff. So I'm wearing it. I've decided I'm wearing the top and I'm just gonna have to get over it. I've worn this top before. Once or twice, and I've actually made a few of these for some of my friends. So it's not that like I don't trust my skills in making the top or anything. I think I'm just like self-conscious, so I'm overlooking that. But I'm gonna show you the rings that I wear almost every day. Sometimes I like take them off because I'm like writing and then I forget to put them on and then I go like a while without wearing them. But these are the rings that if I am wearing rings, I wear these pretty much every day. So I'm starting out with this ring. It is just a promise ring that I got from, or not a promise ring, but kind of like a graduation gift that I got from my mom's best friend, Summer. I love her so much. She's been my mom's best friend since college. So since my mom was about 16. And so she's known me since I was born. And she gave this to me for my graduation gift, and I really love this ring. I normally wear it on my thumb just because it fits really well. And then this ring, it's actually a ring that my granny, I don't know where my granny got it, but my granny gave it to my mom, and then my mom gave it to me. Or, I kind of stole it, but it didn't fit any of my mom's fingers anyway, so I wear it all the time. Normally I just wear it on my pinky because I used to wear it on this finger all the time, every day. I never took it off for like 8 years, and then eventually I started to take it off one day, and it got stuck, and so I freaked out so bad. So now I don't wear it on my ring finger, I wear it on my pinky because I don't want it to get stuck. And then the next ring I have is this ring, and I can actually tell you guys the brand of this one because I actually remember. I will put it like up here or something. I got this ring when I came to Hawaii for the first time to come tour my school, and when we were out, we went to this like cute little, we were in the Ward Village or whatever, in the Ward area, near the Raja Golf store. There's a little like mall or like shopping center, and they have this cute little store, and I got this ring, and it was one of the first things I bought for myself while I was there. And it was kind of expensive. I got it on sale for like $65, but it is a real opal ring, and it has real opal in it, and it is mined. I think she said it was like the opal is mined by Maui divers, so it's like real genuine opal, and then it's handcrafted with real silver, so it doesn't tarnish, it doesn't make your fingers green. So I personally really like it. I wear it all the time. And actually one of my good friends, Leia, who's been in the vlog before, she actually had gotten the same ring when she modeled for their company. So that's really cool. This ring, I normally wear it on my ring finger. I think I'm gonna wear it on this side. I'm pretty sure I wore it on this side last time. And then I have this ring, which this ring is literally just like a ring that I got from Christmas, but my mom got it at Target, and it's just in one of those like big packs of rings, so it's not really like anything important. I don't know. This ring is like a iffy situation. I'll put this on last. And then I have this ring. I don't know if you guys can see it. I got this ring for my birthday 2 years ago for either my birthday or Christmas. It's hard to remember because my birthday is like a week before Christmas, so the gifts kind of mushed together. But I got this around that time for around my 16th birthday, and it is my birthstone. My mom got it for me because she actually has a birthstone set. So she has a pair of earrings, necklace, and a ring. And so I was like begging her. I'm like, Mom, can I please get a birthstone ring? I'll buy it myself. Like, I'll save up. And then she ended up buying me one. So I normally wear this one on my pointer finger. It depends on which side. Honestly, depends on how swollen my fingers are and if it actually fits. And then this ring, I got this one for Christmas, I think, or my birthday of this previous year. And it is a genuine opal ring. I'm pretty sure I got it for Christmas because we were in the Hellsberg shop looking for rings and like jewelry for my aunts and my granny, and I was like, oh, isn't this like a really cool ring? And my mom was like, oh yeah, it's like opal. And I was like, yeah. And I will say that all the time, like if I see something I like but I'm not gonna buy it, I'm just like, oh, that's really cool, and then I don't end up buying it. And then I just don't end up buying it. I don't know, I say that all the time with stuff, and then my mom will be like, do you want it? I'm like, no, I like it. But my mom ended up buying this ring for me and gave it to me for Christmas, and I really like it, so I wear it all the time. I'm gonna wear it probably on my ring finger, and then maybe I'll wear, I don't know, actually I like to switch it up, so maybe actually I'll wear this one on this pinky, and then because I have 3 on this hand, a ring on middle finger, birthstone on pointer finger. And then this one, I think maybe I'll put like this. So these are my rings. This is what I'm going with. That is just about it. And then I'm going to be wearing these Nikes. They're kind of really dirty because I've had them for over a year now. I got these before I started my freshman year. And I think I bought these, my mom bought these for me because I had a different pair of Nikes that were so worn down, and they were actually the first pair of Nikes I ever bought, and I bought them with my own paycheck, my very first paycheck. And my mom was like, girl, let those shoes go, I will buy you a new pair of shoes. So I threw those away. No, I didn't. And then my mom bought me these. So they just have like the little like confetti looking stuff, and then it's just like a mesh right here, and then obviously the Nike. And funny story, my cousin actually has these same exact shoes, because I didn't realize this, but we went to the Nike outlet and bought him the same shoes like a week prior to when I went and got mine, because like a week later we went to a different outlet, and I was like, oh, I really like these shoes, I want to get some. And then I showed my family, and they were like, Michael literally has the same shoes. So me and my cousin are kind of twinning. But these are the shoes I'm going to wear with the fit. And then, yeah, I need to go ahead. I'm pretty much done putting this stuff away. We really didn't have that much stuff to put away. But I think I just have to get, like, some stuff over here and, like, close up our bags. I think I'm going to leave our stuff downstairs because my friend is coming to pick me up. And then my mom will come and take our stuff to the second hotel later. So that is what I'm going to do now.
I got the pictures in my head, but devastating.